Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are working on the Kubota. This is that LX2610. It's a pretty common mod that we're doing today to these tractors. Basically, the hydraulic pressure from the factory has a range, and usually these Kubotas fall kind of on the bottom end of that range. So all we're going to do is bump up the hydraulic pressure a little bit. I noticed my loader is it's pretty weak for this tractor. It just doesn't seem like it has really any power considering the size and weight of it. So we're gonna install a shim in this thing today. It goes into one of these back here. I'll have to look at the instructions and see which one. But let me go ahead and we'll put a gauge on the hydraulic line up here. So let's go ahead and start the tractor up, and we'll get the hydraulic up to operating temperature. This is about probably about a 2-week cold start. It's not real cold out here today, but not a problem. So I'll go ahead and get this thing pulled out and we'll be ready to go. Right, tractor is warmed up, and I ordered this kit from BX Banded, I don't know, something like that. Anyways, they have pretty good instructions here. So I believe my pressure recommendation on my machine is 2400 psi. And all you're doing is installing these little shims right here. These shims are really cheap. You can get these for like 50 cents a piece. But this kit was like $40 from them, and it comes with a nice gauge, which is what I wanted. It looks bad right now because of the water in it. But we're gonna go ahead and hook this up. It says on the instructions here to hook it up to the white port on the tractor's hydraulic for the loader. So we'll just go ahead and reach in there. And I did relieve these with pressure before I did that, of course. And whenever you order your kit from them, they'll ask you which model tractor you got, so you can order or get the proper gauge. So then the gauge should just pop right on there, just like that. Sweet. So we'll go ahead and let's see what we can get here. Sorry, the LX with the cab is not set up very good for getting the camera in there. That's okay. We'll go ahead and start her up, and we'll go ahead and do these tests around 2000 RPM. Here you can kind of see the gauge fairly. There you go. Let's go ahead and start it up. About 2000 RPM. So you see we're about 2200 RPM, or 2200 PSI of pressure on my tractor. So I think we're gonna go ahead and bump that up a couple hundred PSI. So let's go ahead and see what the instructions say to do that. I'll be right back once I get this figured out. All right, I think I figured it out for y'all. It's a 7/8. Of course it won't focus, but that's okay. So it's gonna be this one right here. Why is this thing not focusing? It's gonna be this one right here in between these two lines. Right there. Sorry, I would take the wheel off for you, but I don't have a jack with me today. So we're gonna go ahead and remove that, and we'll see what comes out. All right, so we got it out here. These are the factory shims that fell out when I was tapping it. So we'll just go ahead and set those back down in there. And then the spring just goes on top of it like this. It's pretty easy to do. So the instructions say that I guess these are approximate. So 0.1 shim is 40 psi. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a 0.3 and a 0.2 psi one, which will be a black and a blue. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in there, and we'll give it a shot. All right, so I got the shim back in there. So we should have about 200 psi of extra pressure now. Let's see what happens. Sorry, the sun's glaring. We'll go ahead and start the tractor and trying to get y'all past this sun glare so you can see. Not working out though. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do 2,000 RPM. Okay, that's perfect. So we're right at about 2,400. So the side say that the recommendation on the instructions was about correct, about 200 psi. So that's perfect. I'm happy with that right there. I'll hold on to those extra shims in case over time it wears and needs more. But that's pretty easy mod to do. We'll see how performance goes with it. For that drain bolt, it didn't leak that much hydraulic fluid. So I mean, I'm not even going to worry about refilling it because I'm not even that worried about it. So I'll go ahead and take my pressure gauge off, and then we can get back to work with this thing. I'm excited to see if I can notice any difference. So anyways, thank y'all for watching. I know pretty quick video, but not a whole lot of videos on doing it on the LX, so I just want to make a video on it. So all right, thank y'all for watching, and stay tuned for some more content on this thing.